ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
What is the process of taking prasad according to Shastra and pUrvAchAryas? இதுதான் கேள்வி. This is the question. How to take prasadam according to Shastra and pUrvAchAryas? See, prasadam is sanctified food. We prepare any food and it is offered to Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana, and then Alvars, Acharyas, and so on. And then that food becomes fit to be consumed by us, Bhaktas, Bhagavatas. So when that prasadam is ready, one has to accept it. That acceptance of prasadam, see, in the Tiruvaradhanam, the whole process is known as yagam. The Tiruvaradhanam process is known as yagam. And then the process which follows is known as anuyagam. That is the step which follows yagam. That is called as accepting prasadam. So accepting prasadam is part of our Tiruvaradhanam to our Perumal. So we have to accept prasadam in the mood that we are getting this as a mercy from Bhagavan. We have to sustain our body somehow. So we have to consume this prasadam and sustain our body. So this is the foremost thought we should have. We should not have even prasadam. We should not have just for our material enjoyment, bodily enjoyment. I like this prasadam. I like sweets, so I eat a lot. I like certain snacks. So when that is given, I eat a lot of that. But if I am given some other prasadam which I don't like, then I just discard it. I just don't accept it. So we cannot do like that. We cannot discriminate in prasadam. It has to be accepted. Whether it is favorite food for us or not, we have to accept prasadam. And once we accept prasadam, we usually have to share our gratitude to Perumal that he has given us this prasadam. So this is done in different ways. In mathams and certain Tirumaligais, for example, before taking prasadam, we recite the Taniyans of the Alvars and Acharyas who are having Tirunakshatram on that particular day. If, for example, today is Ketai, so Ketai, Jesha Nakshatram. So today is the Tirunakshatram of Tondadipudi Alvar, Mahapurna, Periyanambi, and so on. So before accepting prasadam, we can recite the Taniyans of Tondadipudi Alvar and Periyanambi. And also we usually recite Shri Shailesha Dayapatram Taniyan, and then depending on if one is Vanamalai Matam Shishya, one will recite Ramyaja Matri Yogindra Taniyan. And depending on other Matam Shishyas, other Tirumaligas Shishyas, they will recite their Kutastas, the foremost ancestor. That personalities, that Swami's Taniyan will be recited. And in general, it is said that before taking prasadam, we have to recite Dinacharya, Varavaramani Dinacharya. This grantham is about the daily routine of Manavada Mamigal, how he wakes up, how he performs Mangala Shasanam in his personal Tiruvaradhana Perumal, how he performs Mangala Shasanam to Sri Ranganatha and other Sannidhis in Sri Rangam, how he does Kalakshepam during the daytime, and then how he does Tadhyaradhanam during the daytime, and how he does in the afternoon, how he spends time in discussing Bhagavad Vishayam, and in the evening how he does again small Tiruvaradhanam, and so on, how he engages his disciples in studying Shastram, performing Kainkaryams, and all of that. So these are all explained in Varavaramani Dinacharya. So when we recite when we recite this Varavaramani Dinacharya, it is explained that Manavada Mamigal is Pankti Pavana. That is, he will purify the Goshti which is there for accepting prasadam. Because we may have some disturbances in our minds, we may have some corruption, confusion, and so on. When we recite Varavaramani Dinacharya, all of those confusions, all of those corruptions will disappear, because we will constantly think about the greatness of Manavad Mamnikal and how he engaged in his daily routine. So this is recited in many of the mutts and Tirumaligas. In some places, Devaraja Ashtakam is recited. This is because Bhagavad Ramanuja desired to accept the Shesha Prasadam of Kanchipurna. So in memory of that, before accepting Prasadam, we recollect how Bhagavad Ramanuja desired to accept Tirukachinambi's Shesha Prasadam. In some places like Vanamamalai Matam, we recite Vanamamalai Jiyar, Totadri Jiyar, first Jiyar, Prapati and Mangala Shasam. These are a collection of slokams which are in glorification of first Vanamamalai Jiyar. So depending on different mutts and Tirumaligas, there may be specific recitations of pasurams or slokams. And once that is done, we have to be thankful for receiving prasadam and accept the prasadam. And depending on the again practice in the mutt or Tirumaligai, one will be given Thirumal Tirtham also in the beginning. One will accept that, and then one will proceed with the prasadam and complete eating the prasadam. So when accepting prasadam, we should not think too much about the taste. Though Bhagavad Prasadam will be very, very tasty, we should not focus on the taste. Rather, we should focus on how merciful Bhagavan is in helping us live our life without any disturbance, with complete peace, and with total dedication and engagement in Bhagavad Vishayam. So we have to be very, very thankful about that. And that is pretty much it. And also, we have to observe general rules of Varnashrama Dharmam in accepting prasadam also. Usually in temples and mutts, Brahmana SrIvaishnavas will cook and other SrIvaishnavas will accept prasadam. So that traditions have to be preserved and maintained, and we have to carry forward those traditions without any dilution or deviation. And once we complete the prasadam, we have to again be thankful to Bhagavan, Bhagavatas, Alvas and Acharyas, and complete the meal. So this is how usually prasadam is accepted. It depends on the time and availability of resources and situations. The sequence may be elaborate or short. So that will be depending on how the situation is. But the bhavam move should always be that we are very thankful to getting this prasadam, and also we should not waste any prasadam. That is very, very important. Often people have this attitude of accepting more and just throwing the prasadam away. Bhagavad prasadam should never be wasted. So we have to accept only how much we can consume. And if we accept by mistake a little bit extra, we should try to complete that and not waste it. If there is some use, like if we can give the prasadam to animals which are roaming around, then it is fine. If it is not wasted, and if some other entity, animals or birds, can take the prasadam, that is fine. But other than that, we should not waste any of the prasadam. So that is something which is very, very important to understand. So this is about prasadam. There are still a lot more discussions on prasadam and how to accept in Virodhi Pariharaka Dhantam. Time permits, one may go through that in our website.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.